Old Wheel's world had been turned all around. What once was sky had been drained through the ground. He grew weary on his three driftwood stilts as he made his way through the dry desert sills. Old Wheel's days dragged on and on. He had walked as far as his beard had grown long. He cared dearly for the fish on his back, and had saved as many as he possibly stacked. Lost and exhausted, he wanted to cry, but even saved the water welling up in his eye. With the sky, sun, and mountains above, he could not find the ocean below. Beneath a great sky of blue, the mountains left them without a way through. Old Whale was so deep down to his bones. Each of his breaths were dried up old groans. They could not turn around and return where they came. Going back would be more than easily seen. He had stretched himself out to the end of his length, yet pushed himself forward with the last of his strength. Frog and Camel were searching the seafloor. They found a rare fish and went looking for more. They placed it in a bottle and tied it with rope. The fish needed a home, but they had little hope. Frog told his friends about the whale he had found, how he was carrying fish he had saved from the ground. Frog's friends could not believe a word he was saying and asked to be led to where the fallen whale was laying. As the animals arrived to gather around, each one sat quietly, not making a sound. Old Whale tried to sing them an old ocean song, but his dry throat cracked and it sounded all wrong. He wanted to tell them about a world full of love, where his friends swam around him below and above. So he whispered a story about the world he once knew, how he used to sing songs in the infinite blue, drifting along, floating naked and free. His home, he explained, is deep in the sea. The land-walking animals could not make out a word, yet the longing in Old Whale's voice could be heard. Old Whale fell asleep as the animals reflected. They wanted to help him and the fish he had collected. Clearly they said, we need to do what we can. So they thought long and hard and came up with plan. Their great balloon floated them on through the night. They were all exhausted with no ocean inside. Old Whale felt something well up in his soul as the cold, dark clouds swallowed them more. The teardrop he had saved welled up in his eye, so he let it fall down from the starry black sky. Sometimes you find that the world is kind. When you open your heart and let your story be told, a strange universe will begin to unfold. As the morning sky began to lighten, he grew a smile that spread across the horizon. Tired, the animals stood by Old Whale's side as they patiently waited for the rise of the tide. They spotted something floating out in the sea. It looked like a rock and on it a tree. The water had covered what once was land, and what once was water had turned into sand. The tree on elephant's back was full of animals with wings, and bushes, flowers, seeds, and good things. Old Whale and elephant complemented one another. In time, the animals built a new world with each other.